Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Funky Like Feathers, and today we're going to talk about how you can get the most out of your planning. So one of the big things that we all try to do is kind of plan what's going to happen ahead of time. And especially when there's some kind of deadline or some kind of event that's coming up, there's a concept that most people don't consider until kind of the last minute. And that is backwards planning. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So what on earth is backwards planning, and what do I really mean by it? Well, it's something as simple as having a deadline or an event on your planner far in advance, and then actually planning little steps along the way backwards in time. So like I know that in November every single year I have NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, and the challenge is to write 50,000 words in 30 days. Well, if I'm going to be writing a novel, then that means that for October I need to utilize that time as Preptober and actually go ahead and get things down on paper that kind of outline all of my ideas. Now, sometimes your backwards plan needs to go week by week, sometimes it needs to be month by month, and sometimes it needs to be daily or even hourly. It just kind of depends on how far out that ultimate goal is. So all of us have kind of yearly goals that we give ourselves. Some people call them resolutions for New Year's, and other times it's quarterly goals where every few months you have a certain set of goals that you want to accomplish, and sometimes they're weekly goals, something as simple as cleaning, or if you have a project at work that you're working on. All of those kinds of things have final deadlines, but you have to plan backwards in order to plan forwards. So as long as you know when that final deadline is, you can set up little goals along the way so that you make sure that you keep yourself on track to actually be able to reach that final deadline. So again, I know that I need to be able to finish the novel by the end of November, but Thanksgiving is going to come towards the end of November as well. I need to make sure that I utilize October as much as possible to plan out characters, plot points, villains, the general ideas that are going to be in there, and all of the little side notes that I need to keep on par as well, so that when it comes to November, I can just crank out as many words as possible. So just like if you have a paper due for school or a major project due for work, all those little things that lead up to a finished product is going to be what you plan backwards for. So things like making sure that you get to the library, making sure that you write down certain questions that you need to be able to answer, or ideas that you need to research. That way they can lead up to your final project. This is a simple concept that really comes in handy, especially when you have longer term goals. And I've talked about this before on why I make sure to write up my planner every single week, and I've got a video on that specifically. And that way you can kind of keep track of where you are on your overall progress so that you can make sure that you reach all those goals that much faster. I hope you guys are having a great week. I will see you again on Mean Muggin' Monday. Let me know down in the comments what project you have going on and what you do to plan backwards for it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so you can see when I come out with new videos every Monday and Thursday. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.